So you want to build a tank, a bastion for your party to rally behind. I'm going to show you how. Welcome back to D&D War Room. Today we are going over the first of my 5 combat roles. Be sure to check out my video introducing all 5 if you haven't yet. Over the course of this video, we'll be discussing the best tactics, classes, and feats associated with the Defender. I want to give a quick disclaimer. We will not be going into any subclasses and just looking at the base class. The feat selection is not based on damage output, but instead the utility that it brings to the role of Defender. So sorry, Great Weapon Master stands, it won't be included, but it is a good feat. With that out of the way, let's get into it. We need to discuss tactics first to understand why certain classes and feats are so beneficial. Tactically, as a defender, you want to be in melee as fast as possible to lock down enemies. Anything that lets you tie up enemies faster is going to be good. As an aggressive defender, you're going to want to tie up enemies away from your ally. So our party has rolled initiative and a fight's about to start. Here, our defender is going to want to charge ahead, getting the enemies to attack him. If you're a passive defender, you will place yourself near out-of-position allies or in between allies and enemies, letting the enemy make the mistake of charging past you or attacking your own allies at their peril. If you are outnumbered in melee, just dodge, because either your high AC or damage mitigation combined with the disadvantage on all their attacks will make them waste their turns on you while your allies are safe. As much as possible, you want to either prevent the enemies from reaching your allies or making yourself the juicier target by either positioning or abilities. Now that you understand how to effectively play a defender, let's look at classes that most naturally complement this style of play. First up, we have the Barbarian. This class boasts the highest hit die. They have consistent damage mitigation, move speed increases, and advantage on initiative in the later levels. This class lends itself more to an aggressive playstyle, charging into enemies to keep them away from your allies. Next up, we have the Fighter. They get all the weapon and armor proficiencies, solid hit die, second wind for mild sustain, access to the interception fighting style, and the most AIs of any class, which means the most feats of any class, which is great because this is a very feat-heavy role to play. This class can be played aggressively or passively, depending on how it's built. Rounding out my top 3, we have the Paladin. Like the Fighter, they have all weapon and armor proficiencies, a D10 hit die, access to the interception fighting style, but where they differ is they get spells, and they get spells such as Shield of Faith and Compelled Duels, plus they have solid mental saves. This class lends itself more to a defensive playstyle of staying close to your allies to shield them. Let's take a look at feats that fundamentally change the way you fight. As I said before, this is a very feat-heavy role. There were a lot of good options, but I narrowed it down to 5. The first feat we have is Heavy Armor Master. It's a half feat great for rounding out a strength score with the added benefit of damage mitigation that the Paladin and the Fighter don't normally get. The returns are diminishing, so this is better taken early on. Next we have a second half feat, Telekinetic. This can round out a mental stat like Charisma and get you an unlimited bonus action, pull or push. It's unorthodox, but it's best used to pull or push an ally out of harm's way, giving them a disengage at the cost of your bonus action. It can also be used to pull enemies into your melee range or into hazards, so keep an eye out for that. Third, we have Polearm Master. The bonus action is nice, but the real benefit for a defender is in increasing your opportunity attack range. This sets up a scenario where you zone out your enemies. They either have to avoid going near you and your range, or they have to commit to attacking you. Both are great options for defending your team. Fourth, we have Sentinel. This is often paired with Polearm Master, which is a good combo. However, I recommend that you take Sentinel first. Now, reducing speed to 0 on an opportunity attack is great, but that rarely happens prior to its pairing with Polearm Master. But eliminating enemies' abilities to disengage and getting free attacks if they choose to attack an ally next to you is what we really want here as a defender. Last is Shield Master. It's a bonus action ability that you can use each turn to attempt to knock prone an enemy, giving all your allies melee advantage on them until their next turn. Now this is a huge use of a bonus action. Unfortunately, by Raw, this has to take place after your action, so you won't be able to gain the benefits of them being prone unless you can Action Surge. Alternatively, If an ally is stuck in melee prior to your arrival, they can now leave that prone enemy's melee range without taking opportunity attacks. The defender is the bulwark of the party. Whether you're charging ahead or lending your shield, your focus is the protection of your allies at your own expense. From a roleplay perspective, this role is versatile. You can be a gentle giant who doesn't like fighting and just wants to protect his friends, or you can be the leader willing to sacrifice it all for his team, or even the angry tough one with a not so hidden heart of gold who says things like, "No one messes with them but me." No matter how you play it, everybody loves having a defender on their team. So I hope these tips help you help them. If you like this, please leave a like. If you think I missed anything, comment below to help me and your fellow players out. And lastly, if you enjoy D&D content that combines roleplay with optimization, consider subscribing. If you are interested in more party roles, you can check out the supporter video posted above or the video where I outline all 5. And be on the lookout for the rest, which should be dropping shortly. Once again, thank you for watching. I want to thank Captain Diablo. He's the one who did this amazing Warforged art, and he'll also be the one who does the art for all of my role videos. So check him out. There's a link below. And shout out to Dice Grimorium. He's the person who made the map that I was using for my demonstrations. He's got tons of free maps for you guys to check out. I'm going to drop a link below. Go show him some love.